friends, today I want to make an iCAD index card. So I'm looking through my jelly prints. This is like cleanup page, I think, cleanup page here. Some of these are my jelly prints here. And I'm going to pick one to play with. So I don't know. I also made these little ant trims here for borders, and I got this idea from Callie. I think I will throw her link in below. She painted these beautiful borders for her journal page, but I'm just going to use them. This one I like. I'm just going to use them for this one I like as well. Today's index card. So I did like a whole pack of these when I did my jelly prints, and I can also add my little thingy right up here, right there. So if you want to see how I made those jelly prints, just tag onto there after or whatever. So I'm just going to do that for you. And now I'm probably going to use one of my cutouts here. Maybe. Why not? And use that. And I think I'm going to do that. I don't think I want to add... Let's see here. I might want to add a little red because she's got a little bit of an orangey red in her outfit. Oh, now I'm going to change to this one. So I got tons of these to go. Great backgrounds with the jelly prints, or even wipe-offs and all that kind of stuff. So you just take your card and you scoop up whatever's left on your surface, which is really cool. Works really good, and you get some really nice pieces that you can use after. So it's way cool. So I got my rusty, it's been in the water, rusty Mod Podge glue brush, and I'm going to use some of these. So we'll use 4 of these. Let's try to grab ones I want. I want this one. I could trim them down if I think they're too thick too, which is really cool. This one, one more, and this one. So let's see what we can do with that. This is no planning. I did it purposely, just like, okay, I'm picking up my index card, and I'm going to, I got my thing in, and I'm going to start doing this. So I'm going to grab this, I got my card, and I'm going to start doing it and put as little thought into it and just be creative as I can. Sometimes I do, oops, I don't think that's going to end up on there anyway. Sometimes I do put more thought into it, but like I said, I just want to have fun and play. So, and I don't want to put too much thought into it, so I want to just grab my pieces and my Happy Mail pieces that I have a little bucket of here too, and just throw them on, and whatever, right? Just have fun with it, and it's so stress relieving when you can just do whatever. So I find these might not be the same thickness. I don't know how much I'm putting over the edge, but whatever. It's not like rocket science where it's got to be perfect. In this instance, it's just fly-by crafting kind of a thing, you know? Like a duck diving into the lake. It's just really quick. Grab your fish. Or whatever. What do ducks eat? They don't eat fish. That's loons. Maybe they do. I don't know. I guess they eat pretty much anything. But mostly grasses and whatever. But okay, so that's that. That's looking good. Looking really good. I'm going to leave it like that, I think. I'm going to throw on some of this paper here. This is pattern paper. I'm just going to throw that. See, this has got a little piece of a 5 on there. I'm going to throw that on there just because I saw it and I looked and I'm like, it's there. And I'm going to throw that on right there. Just like that. I have a piece of tissue right here, so I'm just going to throw that on right there. I'm really being very crazily spontaneous today. And I'm going to trim all that up after. So I got this little bin here. See, it's got stickers, Happy Mail stuff, and so it's gonna go on here, And I'm going to trim up whatever. I'm not going to put too much thinking into it because that's going to stress. That could. Some people love to think over their art, and that's great. But sometimes I'm just like, I want to be stressed, totally stress-free. Think not. And add some awesomeness to my piece. And that's it. Add something unique and just put it on there without too much. This is just a fun card. You could go through a pack of these. They're cheap and you don't have to worry about it really. So just do that. Just go through a pack of them. This is a different dialect here, so this is cool. Just throwing it on there. And I know it's getting really, really wet, but that's okay. So I'm going through my little bucket here and just seeing. Here's a piece of tissue paper from a previous project. Way cool. Right there. I just trimmed it off the edge and I kept it. So there we go. It's going on. And I'm still flipping through this thing. Still flipping, seeing what little bits and pieces I could put on there. I don't know. Just kind of. And that's what you do. See, I keep these little edges and I trim them up. I might add a little. I think I'll rip it so it's not such a. We'll see. We'll see if it might be too small to rip. It might be just too small to make a difference. Well, I'm going to rip it. Put it right here. No. No, no, no. Add it right here. Right here. Right there. So, it's a little thick because it was a piece of something that I made. And I cut the edges off. Probably another iCAD or look at this. I'm going to use this piece of bus fare from Toronto. This is from Toronto when my daughter was in Toronto. She saved it for me so I could use it. Cool, cool, cool. And I have a little flower here. How random, eh? I have a little flower here from Happy Mail. I believe this is from Allison. So, there we go. I'm going to dry it up, then trim it up, guys. It's going to look good. I think this is good. See, this is totally, really just piled it on. Really piled it on here. See? But look at that. And I got all these leftovers. And I'm terrible. Like, you guys, I'm terrible. I'll keep these too. Just terrible. I'll have another bucket. Usually I keep them in a little container of just the cutoffs because you don't really want sticky with the other stuff. But I will keep that because I'm sure I can add that to something. Come on. Look at that. So, or I'll let it dry up over here and then I'll throw it back in this other bucket. But that is so cool. So now look at this. Very random, very pretty. I am going to add, what do I want to add? I'm going to grab some watercolor crayons just because they're right here, and they usually are right here. Throw on some red on my table. I'm going to throw on some black. This is a cutting board reversed upside down, and I cut all the little feet off. And on the other side had like a picture of a vineyard or something like that, and I just took it off because it was used. I used it for enough years or whatever that I didn't need to have it looking like that in my kitchen. But then I just reused it on something else, so now it's my surface for my art, which I absolutely a door because I can easily clean it. Now I'm just kind of going over this and I don't know, adding some color and dark edges and whatever, making it look more like my work. Just because. So this is another collage, right? But this is do not think collage. Grab your bucket ahead of time or your shoebox or whatever of stuff. The only thing I want you to think about is, you know, maybe if the background goes with the girl or whatever you're collaging, I don't know, not too much effort into thinking there, because that makes it all unfun. And for this project, it's non-thinking. So this is cool. Now you could doodle with your gel pens and whatnot. So, and it's so gonna be nice. Today I'm not gonna stencil on her outfit. So gonna leave that. I know you guys might not be able to see too much. I'm gonna put a little bit of blush on her. Like, oh, that didn't work. Did not work. I just want to put a little bit of like a blush, a little more red lips, and I think I'll do the little blue eyeshadow just for the heck of it. The little Mimi. If you guys watch Drew Carey, I don't know if they still on it. It was years and years ago. Mimi makeup. There we go. Perfect. Dry. You know what? I need to add a little more blush. But besides that, perfection here, I think. I'll dry that on. Now, isn't that cute? Oh, come on, focus, camera. There you go. I hope you guys can see how this. I am quite far from the table, or from, but I find the closer I get, the more my hands are wrecking I think it's my hands being above it is making the camera look like, appear that it's like wobbly or something, right? So I don't know what it is. It's called Need to Buy Camera. I've been nagging my husband. So, looking good, looking good. There we go. I'm going to dry this up again because you know what? I love it when I put the heat on there and I get all the bubbly look. Too awesome. Too awesome. Got my black here. What do I want? Do I want to just do a little bit of an edge? I don't know. I'm going to do it now that I started. Can't turn back. This is just a painter's and I use it a lot for my journaling and writing and the thicker stuff and for my edging and all that kind of stuff. You guys see. I do use them quite a bit, and I do have to replace them often, actually. So, well, maybe more often than, maybe not as often as I think, but to me, I do, but I use them a lot, so that goes with without saying. I do use this little Sharpie pen sometimes depending on the texture of what I can write on. And I'm just kind of doodling, scratching really at it. It doesn't always want to write for some textures, and I have to go on my little pad and kind of scribble out the whatever I've done to it, the moisture from the paint, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just kind of going over a little bit, making more of a trim here, I don't know. So, I think we are done. I hope you like it. This is my, as we come to, I don't know, I come playing with it after I finish my video. I'm like, no, this is not done. So, as you can see, I added some white painters and just totally doodle it on in the most messiest way possible, of course. And I even whitened her face a little bit, put it on, rubbed it off around the makeup, and I managed to not mess up her face too much. And I also did around the flower a bit, and I'm like, this is still not quite done. I still have some more work to do. Also, I added 2 pieces of washi tape here from Happy Mail that's just, I tore off. I keep as much and pretty much everything you guys give me. And seriously, I am a hoarder of everything that you guys give me. So this is the washi tapes that you guys wrap up and put things on. And yeah, these are just like the pieces. I put these pieces on. I keep it all, you know. It's don't have to buy anything. So this is the washi tape you guys have. Even the ones with the fibers in the back. That's going to look good on something. So I keep it all. I keep it all, and I have my really long pieces stuck to the side of my table here on this end here, so I can kind of peel it off when I need it. But the ones that are not rolled up on the card, of course, those I keep on the card. But these ones that are that are on the envelopes and whatnot, I keep them all. So just to let you guys know that even these little pieces could be used on these index cards, or here's another side. Yeah, I think I showed you that side. ATC. So I did put the one here with the silver a little bit on there, and then this one's got the gold here. So I did add that. Now I'm like, this is not done. No, it's not. So I decided I want to add like a bumblebee, and I think I decided I want to add a little flower I got from Happy Mail. And this nice ribbon trim lace that someone's totally did some wonderful color on. And you guys, it's so hard to see on the video because I'm looking at my, and you know what? There's still having difficulty where to film because this camera cuts off so much. I can see what I'm seeing, but it's not what I'm editing. I'm telling you right now. But anyways, it's got some nice purples and yellows there, so I'm going to put that on there too. And I got a bag of little rings from Victor here. See that? And I'm going to put one of these on there. So, on my flower. And I have a little pearl to put in the center. I chose. I know. I couldn't stop. I'm like, and then I'm waiting for the video to compress. Waiting. So I can not jump. I always jump the gun and always get everything done. You guys never see anything. So it's like, I'm sure you guys are probably getting frustrated at me by now. So, I'm opening my watercolor tin right now, and I'm going to throw down some yellow and a little bit more black. Just for my bumblebee, and maybe a tad of orange here. Just for my bumblebee. And I got some red on there. That's yay. Well, it's kind of a school bus yellow now, but it's okay. I just want to get him kind of colored a bit, so then I can throw him on my index card. And I just felt like I couldn't stop playing, and I'm like, what's going on with me? So I'm just going to put the edge, the white paper edge, I'm just going to add a little orange too, to add a little contrast, instead of just black all the time being the contrasting edging color. And since I did throw some orange there, I'm going to throw the orange here and do that. And you guys probably can't see what I'm doing because I did move the camera a bit down, so we'll see if, hopefully the quality is decent. I'm getting really tired of totally messing up my filming. So I'm putting a little red on the wings, whatever, there's no rules. There we go. So there's my bumblebee. So he's going to go on here somewhere. And I have my flower, which I had a few of them, and I just chose the nice blue because I like it. And I have my lace. So I'm going to cut my lace. I'm going to use my special scissors for my material here. I have bought another pair because I was buying some larger material, and those little cutesy scissors I have are nice for trim, but anyway. Oh, did I want to do this? I want to do it like this. So I'm going to put tacky glue down here. I know, I couldn't stop. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, doesn't this thing look like it had enough? I don't know. I guess not. I guess not. So I'm throwing some tacky glue on the very edge, and I'm going to actually even throw a little bit of the Elmer's stick glue inside a little bit. I know I'm going a little crazy here, and you guys are like, what is she doing? But just to get some of the inside tackiness, it's going to dry nice and clear, so it's going to be okay. Just to get these tacked down a bit more better too as well. So here we go. I'm going to just push that down, rub off some of the excess glue. Do I want to pull it out? I don't know. Pulling it out just a tad towards the outside. So this is still, look at that color on that ribbon. Isn't that cute? Someone took the time to do that. Someone did. Now I'm going to go and you know what? I'm sorry for not remembering who did the ribbon. I think it was Itty. I think it was Itty Fox, but I'm not 100% sure. So now I have my glue in here. I try to remember. I do. So this is the ring that I got from Victor. Isn't it cute? And I grabbed a pearl, a flat back pearl. Throw that in there. Hopefully that'll stick. And it fits in there just perfect. Meant to be. So that's perfect. Now I just gotta put my bumblebee and my flower. I wanted to put, how did I have it? Just kind of like that. So I'm gonna throw on some more of this. I'm just gonna throw it on there just to make it a little bit easier. I wanted my 5 to show, so let's see if I can switch up my bee a little bit. I don't know why I like that 5 so much. I do. I really do. I'm just turning up some of my stuff here, my edges. So I do want to just do a little bit of shading around here with my watercolor crayon and my water brush. Just on the index card. Just so much you could do. You could just keep going, eh? It's just like, I couldn't stop. I'm like, nope, this is not done. I'm going to go around my center and probably be totally everywhere. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be everywhere, but it's happening. And then I want my flower right there. Tacky glue. And there that is. That is so cute. So that is that. So I think now I'm done. I think I am. Just thank you guys for all this lovely happy mail and stuff like that I can create more with. So I appreciate that. I'm just going to make some shading in here. Use up some of this yumminess. It looks really good too. So yeah, don't forget to keep your little pieces of washi tape and add them to your pieces like iCads and index cards. Ah, iCad and index cards, same thing. I meant ATCs. So I'm going to grab some of my red just to throw in some red in here to tie in some of my red from here and here. And you just throw color in there. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to throw color, because that's what it's for. Yeah. I'm even mopping up some stuff here and throwing it on top of my flower, which is looking pretty cool. Changing up the colors maybe a little bit here on her outfit, but that's all good. Got some blue, throwing that and see if I can do anything with her hair with that. No. Anyway, just picking up what's left over here and adding it to my project, which is really cool. Okay, that is it. I'm going to dry it off and kind of set that a little bit. Now my stool, I moved my stool over my cord. Okay. Did that, done it, it's perfect. I'm going to add a little Mod Podge just for a little bit of a matte sheen, because it is matte. And I just love it. And I didn't put too much heat on it where it's burning my lace or my little flower here of plastic on it, so just enough to set the watercolor. Really, that's all you need. So this time I am done, guys. I went a little crazy with it, but why not? You can do that because it's your project. You can do whatever you want. I can do whatever I want. It's my project. And, yeah. There's no wrong. It's art. It's your feeling. It's how you want to just throw it together, and that is the free thing about this iCAD today, is just don't think too much. I mean, I did think a little bit when I went to go grab things, but I wasn't like, oh, let's see what I can find. I just saw this ring started, and I'm like, ooh, that looks good. I sent it my flower, and then I saw a couple of pieces and thought, well, I'm going to throw it on there. I didn't put too much effort or thought into it, so I just knew that it didn't feel done. So I just kept adding. So here it is, the piece. And this time I am done, and I have no idea why it's not focusing. There we go. Very cute, very nice. I love it. I'm happy with it now. And, oh, I want to stamp one little word. I was like, oh, I don't have a word on it. I'm going to stamp it right here. Random spot. Love. It's not very visible, but it's there. Okay. I hope you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. I'm going to put a little ink on there. Yeah. On my pearl. And, yeah. Talk to you guys later. Craft like a duck. And have a good week. Bye-bye.